Yo, if you want to buy one of our Dark Side t-shirts, just leave your email in the comments below. Yo, it's Mr. Truth, and I'm spitting some truth. What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? I'm back with another video. You must start taking risks. You must start taking risks. Because without risk, you won't achieve anything. Okay? A lot of people are scared that, oh, I will fail. Da 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 da. I will lose money. But here's the thing, you have over a lot of people. You've taken that risk and you've got the experience. Now, it's a good thing when you do fail. I'm not praying for everyone to fail, but failure is a good thing because you can learn from failure. And failure can turn into success afterwards because it's basically just going through the process, seeing emotions and seeing where you went wrong. You have to learn. All right? If you don't learn, you won't be successful at anything. If you look at the most richest companies, the most successful ones like Apple, McDonald's, Microsoft, um, retail shops, Facebook, Insta, what do they all have in common with each other? They all took risks, and they would have had to take some financial risks. All right? If those companies never took those risks, do you think we would have a McDonald's? Do you think we would have had a Facebook? Do you think we would have had Instagram? Do you even think we would have had YouTube to allow people to record, upload their videos and make money? So if those CEOs didn't take the risk, we wouldn't have none of these things. So do you understand? And they were risking a lot more because a lot of these companies were putting a big set of money into them, right? So don't be afraid to take that small risk. You don't have to take no big risk. You got to build up your risk tolerance, right? And you have to understand that once you build up your risk tolerance, starting small, then you gradually increase your risk tolerance. So, an example, let's say you wanted to start an online selling business, okay? So, you may want to like invest something small, maybe 100 to 200 pounds, or even if it's 50 pounds. Start taking small risks first. When it's obviously money, start taking small risks first, right? Start testing. If you make money, that's good. If you lose money, so be it. Start again. If you take that small risk and you fail, it'll be easier for you to go at it again, okay? But you've taken risk. Even though it's small risk, you've taken a risk because you have to learn from that small risk, and then you can, over time, increase that risk, right? Now, you've got other type of risks, like some people are scared of like to not start a YouTube channel or start posting content on TikTok or whatever. You know, whatever it be, it could be a side business. But even with YouTube, or if you're afraid of uploading content because you feel you fail, what you're risking? You're only risking your time. YouTube is free. You're not risking any money. You're just risking your time. You have a camera phone, so the risk would just be only thing you'll be risking is your time, and you're not going to be losing out. So you might as well record. But I think probably the what it is with YouTube, a lot of people may be afraid of not succeeding because you're worried about the people watching you. Don't worry about the people watching you. Just take that leap of faith and record that video. Okay? Because now it's up to you if you want to tell people about your YouTube channel, but like if you want to tell friends and close friends and family, me, I personally don't. But you're going to be taking a risk when you're putting your video out there anyway to the public. So, like I said, the only risk you're taking is your time. And you don't need to take the risk to go buy expensive equipment. No, you don't need that. You could just use your phone. I'm sure most of you got a phone, a camera phone. So just start filming yourself and uploading it. No risk there at all. The risk is time. Okay. Um, like I said, it depends what type of business you're trying to get into or what you're trying to start. So it could just be any other business, but you must take the risk, right? Because you don't know what happens if you do succeed. What happens if you do succeed? I've taken risks. I've lost money. I've got scammed. I was running an online business and e-commerce, right? Probably just breaking even. I wasn't really making profit like that, but just going through the motion, and I lost money. You get what I'm saying? And I think I've done it twice, right? So I've taken a risk. I used to rent an office. You see? Now, I'm not going to do that business again, maybe one day, but I'm already working on something. So, obviously, YouTube, and I've got something else going on the side. You know, you have to take that risk. You don't get nowhere without taking a risk. All right. So, take that risk. I'm out.